Welcome inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School for tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference matchup. It's the Red Dragons of St. Albans taking on the Big Reds of Parkersburg. My name is Jack Withrow. Thank you for joining us tonight right here on Video Productions. We're on Facebook as well as YouTube. You can also catch us over on our website tonight at wvvideoproductions.com/watch. We're also on Huddle TV. Matter of fact, we're everywhere. If you just look around, you can find us, and we are happy that you are with us here tonight at St. Albans High School. With these teams, the Mountain State Athletic Conference, as we take a look at that conference standings as of today, on top right now is the Hurricane Redskins. Of course, they got the victory over the Red Dragons the other night. A close battle in that one where Hurricane pulled out at the end 51-48. They remain undefeated in conference play at 3-0. And then right behind them is the George Washington Patriots. The Patriots 3-1 on the season in the Mountain State Athletic Conference. Of course, their only loss coming to the Red Dragons of St. Albans, and St. Albans suffering their first conference loss on Tuesday night to the Redskins. They come in to tonight at 3-1. And then you've got 1-3, South Charleston, 1-1, Huntington Highlanders, Parkersburg at the 6th position in conference play at 1-2, followed by Capital, Spring Valley, Cabell Midland, and Riverside. Of course, you can take a look over at the girls' side as well. And on top of the standings in the Mountain State Athletic Conference as of today is St. Albans, the Red Dragons, at 3-1 on the season, followed by George Washington, the Patriots at the 2 spot, and then Parkersburg, Cabell Midland, Hurricane rounding out the top 5, and then the bottom 5 is Spring Valley, South Charleston, Huntington, Riverside, and Capital. A couple of other games on tap tonight, including one on video production. That's Princeton at Woodrow Wilson tonight in the Armory in Beckley, and that's also on video productions. Also in action tonight in the Mountain State Athletic Conference, Huntington traveling to Spring Valley, and Riverside at South Charleston tonight. We take a look at this one. Of course, the Big Reds under first-year head coach Phil Wilson. They come in tonight 3-7 overall, 1-2 in conference play. They're 0-3 at home, but they're 3-4 on the road. They come in tonight averaging 67 points a game, but giving up 73 to their opponents on the season. And the last outing they had was back 2 days ago. That was at Ripley. They defeated the Vikings 81-66. Before that one on the 6th, they lost to Wheeling Park, and that was a close battle, 62-58. And then they lost to Hurricane at home, 77-75. That one saw Hurricane out to a big lead in the second half, but then Parkersburg made it really interesting at the end, but were unable to get over the hump and get the victory. Hurricane again comes out with that victory, 77-75. Take a look at their starters tonight. The probable starters, the two twin brothers, the senior 6'4" forwards, and Matthew Stonecker and Andrew Stonecker coming in tonight, both averaging around 6 points a game. 10 points for Matthew Stonecker the other night in the victory against Ripley. And Andrew Stonecker also matched his brothers in point. He had 10 points, but he had a double-double, 12 rebounds against Ripley in that victory the other night. Isaac Daly, the 6-foot junior guard, will get the start. 10 points a game for Isaac Daly. He had 14 points in the victory over Ripley. He had 15 earlier in that loss to Wheeling Park, and he scored 14 against Hurricane. And then you've got Quentin Wilson, the 6'1" freshman guard, averaging around 9 points a game coming into tonight. He just had 4 points against Ripley. He did score 14 points against Wheeling Park and Hurricane, so he is capable. So a young freshman guard in Quentin Wilson. And then rounding out the starting lineup for the Big Reds is their leading scorer in 6-foot junior guard Nate Rodriguez. He's averaging around 20 points a game, had 32 points in that loss against Hurricane. But in his last outing, he had 29 points in the victory over Ripley the other night, where he shot 9 of 18 from the field and 10 of 12 from the foul line. So in the last 3 games for Nate Rodriguez, he's averaging just over 23 points a game. So he will lead the Big Reds tonight as they come in to Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. We'll take a quick break, and then we come back. We'll take a look at the Red Dragons and their season here so far. You're watching live streaming coverage of St. Albans basketball right here on Video Production.
Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, this is Bernie Lane. At Manny Ellison Lane, we are driven by one philosophy. When you are hurt in a car crash, injured in a truck wreck, or the victim of medical malpractice, it's not just business, it's personal. We'll personally fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. At Manny Ellison Lane, we fearlessly stand up to big insurance companies and have recovered over $200 million for our clients. Visit mel-law.com for your free consultation. That's mel-law.com.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
Oh, come on! Oh, what a bad call! You have no business being out there. Terrible!
You know, I'm a person too.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium, and there's the man himself, the legendary coach here at St. Albans High, Tex M. Williams. The gymnasium is named after him as he is meeting with some young fans across the way. Dave Copper, longtime friend, is right there by his side as they get set to take in some St. Albans basketball here tonight. Glad to have you right here on Video Productions. Jack Witt alongside the Video Productions crew tonight. Jason Frame on camera tonight. Josh Bowman is my producer as we take a look at the Red Dragons coming into tonight. Under fifth-year head coach Brian England, they come in at 6-4 overall, 3-1 in conference play. They are 2-2 here inside the friendly confines of St. Albans High School, 4-2 on the road. Averaging just over 50 points a game and giving up 52 to their opponents. Pretty much even on the rebounding. They average 31 rebounds a game. They give up 32 to their opponents. St. Albans coming in. Assists, 8.5 assists a game. They have 8 steals per game. Turnovers, St. Albans turns the ball over 11 times a contest. They force almost 14 turnovers on their opponent. As St. Albans shooting 39% from the field. Their opponent's shooting 38%, so pretty much even in all these categories. As far as three-point shooting, St. Albans is drastically struggling, and that's not an understatement. It's 19% from behind the arc as a team so far on the season for the Red Dragons. Their opponents not shooting much better at 29% on the season. From the free throw line as a team, St. Albans shooting 65%. Their opponents shooting 66%. St. Albans has went to the line 124 times, their opponents 120 times on the season. So again, a lot of similarities between St. Albans and their opponents. Of course, they want to keep the game ugly. They want to keep the scoring down and give themselves a chance at the end to win the game. And, of course, that's what they did the other night without their leading scorer and 6'6" senior forward Tyreek Wilkins, who was averaging almost 14 points a game, did not play against Hurricane. But St. Albans somehow, and I'll say it was great coaching for Brian England, but they almost pulled it out in the end, had 2 shots from three-point line and missed both. That would have sent it into overtime. Against Hurricane the other night, they shot 33% from the field and just 11% from behind the arc, 2 of 19, but they were 8 of 8 from the foul line. They only turned the ball over 8 times against the Redskins. Take a look at the probable starters tonight for St. Albans. The 6-foot senior guard Peyton Brown, averaging 7.2 points a game, a contest, 3.2 rebounds, just shooting 26% from the field, though, and struggling mightily from behind the arc. 7 of 51, 14% on the season for Brown. He had 4 points and 4 rebounds against Hurricane the other night. He does have a season high against Greenbrier East earlier in the season. The 5'8" sophomore guard, Zay Hall, will get the start. He averages 5.1 points a game. He had 6 points and 4 assists the other night against Hurricane. And the third guard will be Jaquez Lovelace, a 5'11" senior guard. Led the team in scoring the other night in that loss to Hurricane. 17 points, 9 rebounds, so a rebound short of a double-double. He did have 5 steals to go with those 17 points and 9 rebounds. His season high came against Winfield, where he scored 20 points against the Generals in that victory. Tyron Pollen will get the start tonight for the Red Dragons, the 6'6" junior forward, shooting 49% from the field, averaging just over 6 points a game and 5 rebounds a contest. He had 8 points and 3 rebounds against Hurricane. His season high came against Greenbrier East, where he scored 10 points. And then rounding out the starting lineup for St. Albans tonight will be the 6-foot freshman guard in Brogan Sams. Sams comes into tonight's contest shooting 40% from the field, 74% from the free throw line, so their best free throw shooter, and averaging 8.7 points a game and 3.5 rebounds. He had 6 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists the other night against Hurricane. Of course, his season high came against George Washington, and that victory for the Red Dragons, where Brogan Sams hit a late buzzer beater 3 to defeat the Patriots of George Washington up on the hill for that 56-55 victory in the second game of the season for the Red Dragons. Both teams back out on the court, going through their final warm-ups. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and we'll continue the pregame from here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. You're watching Red Dragons basketball right here on Video Productions.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium, as the PA announcer has announced that somebody lost some cash and everybody's hand went up over here next to me, including the officials. So maybe the officials are out of some cash, but that the announcement was made, and that was kind of a funny moment. Both teams have retreated to their benches, as we'll send it over to the public address announcer in Alan McVeigh.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for standing in honor of America, and gentlemen, removing your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Hi, this is Bernie Lane. At Manny Ellison Lane, we are driven by one philosophy. When you are hurt in a car crash, injured in a truck wreck, or the victim of medical malpractice, it's not just business, it's personal. We'll personally fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. At Manny Ellison Lane, we fearlessly stand up to big insurance companies and have recovered over $200 million for our clients. Visit mel-law.com for your free consultation. That's mel-law.com.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
And I failed to mention that the colors were being presented tonight by the St. Albans High School Marine Corps Junior ROTC. The purpose of Junior ROTC is to provide leadership education by strengthening character through the teaching of discipline, the responsibilities of citizenship, community service, and physical fitness. Commanding our color guard tonight and carrying the national colors was Cadet Sergeant Gwen Brennan. The Marine Corps colors were being carried by Cadet Staff Sergeant Elijah Cavender. And before I introduce the players tonight, I'd like for you to recognize a special person in the audience tonight. The gymnasium is named after him. He's in many Hall of Fames, not only here in our state, but on a national basis. And Coach Tex Williams, would you please stand and be recognized? Tex Williams. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for the introduction of the teams tonight first, for the Parkersburg Big Reds, we have a 6'4" senior forward, number 1, Matthew Stoniker. A 6'4" senior forward, number 2, Andrew Stoniker. A 6' junior guard, number 10, Isaac Daly. A 6'1" freshman guard, number 14, Quentin Wilson. And a 6' junior guard, number 25, Nate Rodriguez. The head coach of the Big Reds is Bill Wilson, assisted by Jay Thorne, Brian Colombo, and Jason Roberts. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the starting lineup for your St. Albans Red Dragons. We have a 6' freshman guard, number 11, Brogan Sam. A 6'6" junior forward, number 4, Tyrone Cullen. A 6' senior guard, number 1, Peyton Brown. And a 5'11" senior guard, number 3, Jacquez Loveless. And a 5'8" sophomore guard, number 2, Zay Hall. The head coach of the Red Dragons is Brian England, assisted by Chad.
There you have the starting lineups for tonight's Mountain State Athletic Conference matchup. It's St. Albans, the Red Dragons at 6-4 overall, taking on the Big Reds of Parkersburg at 3-7. The Big Reds in the all-red jerseys tonight. Says Big Reds in white lettering across the chest. The number and lettering trimmed out in the black. St. Albans in their home white jersey says St. Albans across the chest in black. The numbers and lettering trimmed out in red. Three-man officiating crew tonight, and David Balgus, Jason Buckley, and Mike Lazo. And we are set to go as Buckley puts it up into the air, and the tip controlled by Parkersburg. Man-to-man defense starting out for St. Albans. You'll see a lot of that for Parkersburg. Defensive-wise, they'll go man-to-man, a lot of zone, different types of zone. Ball knocked away and stolen, and here comes Sams down the other side. He'll go up in the end for the layup. So a turnover and a basket on the other end for St. Albans. Rodriguez over on the left wing, picked up by Lovelace. He'll penetrate down in, floater up with the right hand and gets it to go. The leading scorer coming into tonight for Parkersburg. Gets the Big Reds on the board. Now down on the other side, a turnover with Lovelace. Rodriguez into the corner. He'll get it back out top between the circles. They swing it over the right side, and he threw it out of bounds. Turnover number 2 on the Big Reds. Early gone here. 2-2 your score. Three-quarter pressure, a zone defense for the Big Reds. Easily broken. Sams over in the corner. Gets it into Lovelace. They feed it down in the low block. Pollen going to work against Stoniker. His shot won't go, and rebound gathered up by Sams. Pump fake, looking for help, kicks it back out to Hall. They'll reset the offense. Zay Hall, the sophomore guard, his third start of the season. Coming out to pick him up is the freshman, Quentin Wilson. Right side, Brown. Back over to Lovelace there on the near side, back to Hall. Hall, crossover dribble, goes down inside, finds Pollen. His shot rejected out of there by Matthew Stoniker. Quickly, Rodriguez. Bounce pass underneath to Andrew Stoniker, and here's the layup. Will not go. Rebound cleared out. Here comes St. Albans back the other way. Hall down the left side. Tried to put it up with the left hand, not there. Quickly down the other side. Shot won't go. Rebound, Stoniker. His putback not there. Gets his rebound again, looking for help. Kicks it back out to his brother. Now they swing it back into the corner. The three up by Isaac Daly. That one won't go. Both teams struggling here early, and that one well off the mark from Sams. And quickly back down the other way. Daly gets it knocked away. Turns around. His shot won't go. Stoniker with the rebound, and he's knocked to the floor, and a foul on St. Albans. They get that one on Tyron Pollen, his first, team foul number 1. As Andrew Stoniker kicks it out, they get it in the corner to Daly. He'll get it back in the low post. Goes to work against Sams. Shot won't go. Brown with the rebound for St. Albans. Peyton Brown into the front court. Works it down in the paint. Hands it over to Pollen. He gets it knocked away. Zay Hall chases after it. Nice hustle. And they say last touched by Isaac Daly. Officials coming together, making sure call was right. Communication is key. 5:20 to go. Opening quarter. 2-2 your score. Low-scoring ball game. That's how St. Albans likes it. Ball knocked away. It'll stay with the Red Dragons as Rodriguez knocked it out of the hands of Peyton Brown. Man-to-man defense for the Big Reds. Sams gets knocked to the floor and ball taken away. Here comes Rodriguez. Top of the key. Penetrates, pulls up, right elbow is good for Nate Rodriguez. The leading scorer for the Big Reds. He's got 4 points, had 29 against Ripley the other night. Brown over on the right side, penetrates in the paint, goes all the way up and in off the glass with the right hand for Peyton Brown. Evens the score up at 4 apiece. Rodriguez over on the left side against Lovelace. Penetrates in the paint, kicks it into the corner. Stoniker tried to go baseline, got cut off. Feeds it back out to Rodriguez. He goes down in. His shot not there, but the cleanup also not there. And then a ball thrown away. Very sloppy right now between both of these teams. As a matter of fact, you just got to slow down sometimes. So it'll be Parkersburg ball. 4:17 to go here in the first quarter. All square at 4. Rodriguez brings it across the timeline, again picked up by Lovelace. Feeds Stoniker, high post, now gives it over to his brother on the left side, and that's going to be an offensive foul as he ran right into the chest of Brogan Sams. They get the foul on Andrew Stoniker, his first, team foul number 1. Full court pressure being applied again, that zone. Brown surveys, splits a couple of defenders. They've got numbers. He'll go in, and that's going to be an offensive foul. So wipe the basket off. First foul on Peyton Brown. Rodriguez again. Crosses the timeline, picked up by Lovelace. Swings it over the left side to Daly. Isaac Daly holds it. Now puts it on the floor, penetrates the low post, gets cut off by Hall. Kick out, wide open three by Rodriguez. In and out, no good, batted around, and finally gathered up by Pollen. And here comes St. Albans quickly up the court. Brown speeds down through there. Layup won't go, and then a foul and a rebound on Parkersburg. And I believe this will go against Matthew Stoniker. That's his first and team foul number 2. Checking in for the first time tonight, Isaiah Walker, the 6-foot senior guard, as Matthew Stoniker will take a seat over on the bench. St. Albans will trigger it in underneath their own basket. Lovelace looking, fires it out top. They swing it over to the left side. Brown fires up a 3, in and out, no good. Rebound, and saved inbounds by Lovelace. Right to Brown. Bounce pass into the corner. 3 on the way. Is that when it is good? Brogan Sams connecting. Gives St. Albans the lead, 7-4. Rodriguez, nice move to the basket, and the layup is good. Quick step by Rodriguez over on the right side, and he's got 6 points. 1 point advantage. Quickly down the other side. Sams, he lays it up and in. Count the basket and the foul. And they get that one on Andrew Stoniker. That's his second. And that will bring Chandler Jackson, the 6-foot freshman, off the bench. So the Twins are over on the bench. Andrew with 2 fouls. His brother Matthew with 1. Sam's at the foul line. That one rims in and finally drops in. He's got 8 points. A 4-point advantage for St. Albans. Rodriguez works it over on the right side. Daly, they swing it over on the left side. In man-to-man defense for St. Albans. Ball knocked away by Hall. Got the deflection, and here comes St. Albans. Lovelace, finger roll won't go. Rebound, quickly up ahead, Rodriguez. And his layup is good. 8 points for Nate Rodriguez. Matter of fact, he's got all 8 points for Parkersburg. Out top, Brogan Sams. Quentin Wilson trying to guard him. Sands, floater won't go. Tipped around, gathered up by Parkersburg. Chandler Jackson came out of there with it. Quickly down the other side. Pull up baseline jump shot. Rolls in off the front of the iron for Quentin Wilson. That ties it back up at 10 apiece. 6'7" junior forward in Curtis Parks set to check in at the next break for St. Albans. Pollard works it down inside. A layup is good, and he is fouled. They get the foul on Jackson. That's his first, team foul number 4. And Pollen at the line to try to complete the three-point play. A 53% free throw shooter on the season. Swishes that one home. Gives him 3 points, and he'll get a break over on the bench as Curtis Parks checks in. So the 6'6" Pollen checks out. They'll replace him with 6'7" junior forward Curtis Parks. Ball stolen by Hall, and here comes Hall. He's got a wide open lane down the other side. He'll lay it up and in. Just stepped right in front of that pass from Rodriguez. Fourth turnover for Parkersburg here in the first quarter. Rodriguez penetrates down the left side, kicks it into the corner. High arcing three is good for Wilson. Good looking jump shot that time by Quentin Wilson. Draws Parkersburg within two. Just over a minute to go here in the first quarter. Brown holds it over on the right side. Now skip pass. Hall goes high up in the air to gather that one up and then gets it knocked away. 61 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 2-point advantage for St. Albans. Brown feeds it into Parks. Got it knocked away. Gathers it up. Now Sams with it over on the right side. Picked up by Walker. Sams feeds it in. Right elbow jump shot up and in for Jaquez Lovelace. His first field goal of the evening. Lead at 4. Rodriguez out top. Right side Daly. Holds it. Feeds it back out top of the key. Now Rodriguez comes over off the screen. Swings it in. Nice pass, and the layup will not go down. And here comes St. Albans. They've got Hall up ahead. Numbers 2-on-1. Trying to go back behind the back, but taken away by Walker. Rodriguez in the paint. Feeds it away. Now knocked away again. 6 seconds. Hall, ball knocked away, and it'll stay with St. Albans with 3.7 seconds. Luke Anderson, the 6'3 sophomore forward, will check in for the Big Reds. Lovelace looking to get in, finds Sams over on the left wing. His shot up, in and out, no good. And that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Sams had a great look at it. Couldn't get it to go down, but St. Albans leading Parkersburg after one by 4, 17-13 here on Video Productions.
Hi, this is Bernie Lane. At Manny Ellison Lane, we are driven by one philosophy. When you are hurt in a car crash, injured in a truck wreck, or the victim of medical malpractice, it's not just business, it's personal. We'll personally fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. At Manny Ellison Lane, we fearlessly stand up to big insurance companies and have recovered over $200 million for our clients. Visit mel-law.com for your free consultation. That's mel-law.com.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame Body Shop is there for you?
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School. After 17-13. Red Dragons leading the Big Reds. 8 points for freshman guard Brogan Sams for St. Albans, leading the way for Parkersburg. The 6-foot junior guard, Nate Rodriguez. He's got 8 as well. Matter of fact, only 2 players have scored for Parkersburg in that first quarter, Rodriguez and Quentin Wilson. Wilson with 5. Lovelace goes baseline. Looking for help, kicks it out. Sam's 3 on the way. Front iron, no good. Rebound cleared out by Rodriguez. He'll bring it into the front court. Top of the key, picked up by Lovelace. Pull up, 16-footer straight away, won't go. Curtis Parks with the rebound. And here comes St. Albans quickly down the other side. Brown, pull up 15-footer straight away, banks it in. City National Bank is open late tonight here in the most urban city in the state of West Virginia. Penetrate into the paint to kick out to Daly over on the left side. Thought about the 3. Alley swing it over to Rodriguez. He holds it. Looking for options. Kicks it over here to the near side. Luke Anderson hands it off. They try to get it back to Rodriguez. Loose ball. And here comes St. Albans. Jaquez Lovelace will lay it up, but too strong. Rodriguez quickly back the other way. Nice find, Daly. His layup is good. Turnovers, turnovers, turnovers. The theme here for both of these teams in the first half. As St. Albans leads 19-15. Of course, the Red Dragons coming in, averaging just 50 points a game, just giving up 52 to their opponent. Loveless turnaround jump shot off the iron, no good. Rebound cleared out by Quentin Wilson. He'll bring it into the front court over on the far side. Kick over, Rodriguez into the corner. Rodriguez comes back over to get it. Now he'll dribble baseline. Forces one up, won't go. And here comes St. Albans, Brogan Sams. Right side, goes into the paint. All the way to the basket, and layup is good for Sams. First player tonight in double figures. He's got 10. And a 6-point advantage for St. Albans. Bring it across the time, Isaiah Walker. Across the timeline, I mean. Rodriguez over the left side to Daly. Gets it back. Wilson, he'll fire up a three. Front iron, that was on line, just short. Loveless, near side, Brown. He had Parks open momentarily, couldn't find him. Now Parks has it. Left side, in the corner, three on the way is good for Peyton Brown. Maybe that gets him going, as he's got 7 points and a 30-second timeout taken by Parkersburg. 5:14 to go here in the second quarter, 24-15. St. Albans leading. As you look at that last play, nice ball movement by the Red Dragons. Parks got it up on the high post and fed it over to Brown for the three. We'll stay right here. In tonight's replays are brought to you by The Tap, located at 75 Old Main Plaza in St. Albans. Cold drinks and delicious food in a fun, friendly environment. Open 7 days a week, including a terrific brunch menu on Sundays. For more information, check them out on their Facebook page at www.facebook.com/thetapwv. 5:14 to go here in the second quarter. Largest lead of the ball game for the Red Dragons, 24-15. Sutton Stanley is into the ball game, 6'2" sophomore guard for the Big Reds. And also Mason Siren, a 5'11" senior guard. Daly, work it over. Far side, Walker. Back out top, they swing it here near side. Man-to-man defense again for St. Albans. Like I said, you'll see that a lot out of the Red Dragons. That three, no good by Daly from the far corner. Cleared out by St. Albans. Up ahead, Hall gives it back to Sams. He works it over the left side in the corner. Young's three, up and in. Holden Young has snuck in on me. Fires up a three and connects. 27-15 Red Dragons. Over on the far side, Mason Siren dribbling around off a screen. And that one kicked around and out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Luke Anderson. Almost looked like a St. Albans player kicked it first. As Young has it in the corner, back out to Brown. 4:15 to go here, first half. Hall works it to the top. He'll get it back over on the far side, dribbles back out top. Man-to-man defense for the Big Reds. And Stanley right there, and now they're going to get a travel on Zay Hall. Midway point here in the second quarter. Into the front court, Walker. Looking for Daly, now turns, gives it over to Siren. He'll take it down the right side, lost it out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by St. Albans. Checking back in for the Big Reds is Matthew Stoniker. As Luke Anderson will take a seat over on the bench. Daly here near side, gives it to Stoniker, tried to penetrate, got cut off. Into the paint, corner. Siren tried to dribble in, he gets cut off. Now they finally find Stoniker in the corner, in the low post, but the three on the way here near side is good for Isaac Daly. The second field goal of the evening, 27-18, St. Albans. Brown over on the far side. Penetrates near side with the dribble. Pull-up jump shot for three is good for Brogan Sams. 13 points now for Sams. Leads all scorers here tonight. Out top. They give way to Stanley. Stoniker, he'll pull up straight away. That one off the iron, no good. Hall clears it out. Here comes Zay Hall, sophomore guard, in the paint. Feeds it down inside, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Checking back in for the Red Dragons is Jaquez Lovelace, and Zay Hall will take a seat over on the bench. That was his first foul. Foul number 1 here in the second quarter for St. Albans. Out top, Mason Siren into the paint, picks up his dribble, kick out. Daly, another three on the way. It's good. Good looking shot by Isaac Daly. And he's finding some rhythm here in the second quarter. Back to a single-digit lead for the Red Dragons, 30-21. Peyton Brown out top looking for a screen, pull-up jump shot. That one off the mark. And a rebound tracked down by Siren. He'll bring it in the front court, whips it into the corner. Daly fires up another three, and again he hits his third here in the second quarter. And that'll get a quick timeout. And head coach Brian England not happy about that as you take a look at the replay as Daly has kind of spread it around the perimeter there. He's hit from all sides now. He's got 3 3-pointers, 11 points total to lead the Big Reds, and they have drawn within 6 now. With just over 2 minutes to go. Of course, after tonight, Red Dragons will be back in action on the 17th as they'll entertain the Timberwolves of Spring Valley. And then the 19th, they go to Tays Valley Christian. For Parkersburg after tonight, they'll host Warren Local. They played Warren Local, I believe that was up at Marietta College back on December 27th. That was a 2-point victory for the Big Reds, 74-72. And then they've got the Black Eagles coming to town. The Black Eagles will play Parkersburg on the 20th of January. Under 2 minutes to go here, second quarter. Sams feeds it down in. Young floater not there, but Pollen there to clean it up. Pollen with 5 points, 32-24, 8-point advantage for the Red Dragons. Rodriguez over on the right side. Kick out Daly, and that's going to be an illegal screen. And I believe it'll be on Stoniker just by his reaction. And it is. That's his second. Zay Hall checks back in for St. Albans. So now you've got Brown, Hall, Lovelace, Sams, and Tyron Pollen, the original starting 5 for the Red Dragons. Sams over on the right side, looking off a screen. He'll pull up straight away three, in and out, no good. Pollen with the offensive board and the putback. Oh, my. They get him with the offensive foul. That's his second. Team foul number 2 on St. Albans. Back onto the court for the Big Reds is Luke Anderson, as Matthew Stoniker will take a seat over on the bench. 1:10 to go here in the second quarter. Out top, Daly. Gets it back over on the right side, puts it on the floor, dribbles in. Ball knocked away and gathered up by Lovelace. Lovelace here near side. Gives way to Sams. 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Sams looking for space, dribbles in, and the lane opened up, and he took advantage. He's got 15 points, 34-24, back to a double-digit lead. Rodriguez in the paint, kicks it out. Walker, right side. They swing it back out to Rodriguez. He'll put it on the floor. Spin move in the paint. Kick out. Three on the way is good for Sutton Stanley. 7-point advantage. Scoop shot won't go for Brown. And here comes the Big Reds. Rodriguez almost lost the handle on it. 12 seconds. Quickly, Daly, 3 on the way, off the front iron, no good. 6 seconds. Up ahead, Brown with 3. Looking for space. Sams! Unbelievable shot by Brogan Sams at the buzzer. Got the pass and was up in the air. As you take a look at the replay, brought to you by the Tap. Here we go. Up in the air, shot up and in at the buzzer. It's going really well for Brogan Sams here in the first half. He finishes with 18 points. We go to the break, and St. Albans with a 10-point advantage over Parkersburg, 37-27. We'll take a break. We'll come back and recap the first half. You're watching Red Dragons basketball right here on Video Productions.
Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, this is Bernie Lane. At Manny Ellison Lane, we are driven by one philosophy. When you are hurt in a car crash, injured in a truck wreck, or the victim of medical malpractice, it's not just business, it's personal. We'll personally fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. At Manny Ellison Lane, we fearlessly stand up to big insurance companies and have recovered over $200 million for our clients. Visit mel-law.com for your free consultation. That's mel-law.com.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
Come on! Oh, what a bad call! You have no business being out there.
You know, I'm a person too.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Welcome back inside St. Albans High School, Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here at the half. St. Albans leading Parkersburg 37-27, a back and forth first half. As we take a look at the scoring, after one, it was 17-13. St. Albans led by 4. Then they outscored Parkersburg 20-14 in that second quarter, and that gives us our score 37-27. Taking a look at the scoring for the Big Reds of Parkersburg, leading the way with 11 points. Isaac Daly, all 11 points coming in the second quarter, where he hit back-to-back threes. So Isaac Daly leads the Big Reds here at the break with 11 points. 8 points coming from Nate Rodriguez. Nate Rodriguez did all his scoring in the first quarter. So he finished with 8 points here at the break. 5 points coming from Quentin Wilson, and then Sutton Stanley, the 6'2 sophomore, coming off the bench there in the second quarter, hit a three-pointer from the left side. He finishes with 3 to round out the scoring for the Big Reds. Taking a look at fouls for them. I've got Matthew Stonecker and Andrew Stonecker each with 2 fouls, and then Chandler Jackson with 1 foul. For St. Albans, 7 points for Peyton Brown. followed by 3 points for Holden Young, 5 points for Tyron Holland, and then Jaquez Lovelace and Zay Hall each had 2 points, but leading the way was the freshman in Brogan Sams, 18 points for Sams in the first half, including that acrobatic three-pointer to end the half, and there it is on the replay as he had to hurry up and get it away before the buzzer went off, and he did, and that gave St. Albans the 10-point lead here at the break. Also, congratulations to Brogan Sams. You see him right there. 15 points, 2 rebounds. He was 4 of 4, including the game-winning shot against George Washington. And J.C. Spears, State Farm, has awarded him the Player of December for the Red Dragons. So, again, congratulations to Brogan Sams on that award. And, again, he leads all scorers here in the first half with 18. St. Albans back out on the floor. We still got 4.5 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll take a look at the latest boys basketball coaches poll in Quad A, 4A division. Spring Mills at the top. Spring Mills playing really, really well on the season. A big victory over Morgantown. Of course, Morgantown was your two-time defending 4A state champions. But Morgantown there in second right now. Martinsburg at third, followed by Jefferson and Wheeling Park to round out the top 5. And then you've got George Washington, Musselman, Hedgesville, Huntington, and Bridgeport in that top 10 class AAA right now. Fairmont Senior at the top, followed by Nitro, or St. Albans and Nitro. Meet a couple times every year in the Battle of the Bridge. Then you've got Shady Spring in the third spot, followed by Logan and East Fairmont. Midland Trail, Herbert Hoover, Lewis County, Ripley, and Grafton rounds out the class AAA. In class AA, another opponent, or a couple of opponents at the top of the class AA of St. Albans. Of course, they played Charleston Catholic in the first game of the season. And Charleston Catholic is very good. I don't care what division you're in. Of course, St. Albans lost to Catholic 53-35 in the opening game. And then Williamstown, another really good class AA team. They came down here and defeated St. Albans by a final score of 55-47. That was a close battle throughout, and Williamstown was able to hit some free throws in the end of the game and get the victory. Then you got Wheeling Central, Bluefield, Chapmanville rounding out the top 5 in Class AA. And then Ravenswood, Polka, Wyoming East, Trinity, Christian, and Mingo Central. Then Class A, you got Tucker County, East Hardy, James Monroe, Webster County, and Tug Valley, followed by Greater Beckley, Clay Battelle, Cameron, Wahama, and Madonna. That's the Week 5 West Virginia Boys Basketball Coaches Poll. We'll take another break. We've got about 2.5 minutes to go here at the halftime. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half. St. Albans leading Parkersburg by 10, 37-27.
Hi, this is Bernie Lane. At Manny Ellison Lane, we are driven by one philosophy. When you are hurt in a car crash, injured in a truck wreck, or the victim of medical malpractice, it's not just business, it's personal. We'll personally fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. At Manny Ellison Lane, we fearlessly stand up to big insurance companies and have recovered over $200 million for our clients. Visit mel-law.com for your free consultation. That's mel-law.com.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium here on the campus of St. Albans High School. St. Albans leading Parkersburg by 10, 37-27. course, Parkersburg, I believe they've got 7 state titles to their credit in boys basketball. The first one was back in 1916. Well, they defeated Buckhannon 29-17. Their last one came in 1970, where they defeated Logan 61-54. Of course, when you think about Parkersburg, you got to think about Earl Greasy Neal. Back in 1916 to 1924, he played Major League Baseball. Batted .259 for the Reds, and then went on, and coached the Philadelphia Eagles to 2 NFL championships in 1948 and 1949. Of course, Earl Greasy Neal, first name was Alfred, died at the age of 81 in 1973, 3 days from his 82nd birthday. He is buried up in the cemetery right behind Stadium Field at Parkersburg High School. He was also a college coach. He played football for West Virginia Wesleyan and then coached there. Coached also at Virginia and at West Virginia back in 1931 to 33. As we are back to action here, it'll be the Big Reds with the first possession, going right to left as you're looking down on the court. Man-to-man defense, original starting 5 out there for both ball clubs. Walker gets it. Now they swing it over here to Daly. Back out Stonecker out top. They're working around the perimeter, looking for an opening on this St. Albans defense. Daly took it down the right side. They whip it back out top. Wilson. He'll pull up. Nope, he tried to feed it in. Ball knocked it right into the hands of Daly. He fires up a 3. That won't go. Rebound cleared out. Here comes Hall down the other way. And ball out of bounds. And the official first pointed for Parkersburg, but it went off of Stonecker's back. It'll be Red Dragons ball. Sams will trigger it in here near side. Kicks it into the back court. Zay Hall, the sophomore guard. Man-to-man defense, or is it a zone? It might be a zone. Pollen tried to dribble down inside, and that's going to be a held ball. Possession error stays with St. Albans. And nobody watching by the Big Reds, and Brown standing right there underneath an easy layup. He's got 9 points, a 12-point lead now for St. Albans. Rodriguez whips it into the corner. Wilson puts it on the floor, back out to Daly. Now Stonecker turns, goes down the left side, and we've got a whistle and a foul. I believe this will go against Tyron Pollen. That'll be his 3rd. Nope, they got it on Brogan Sams. That's his 1st. So 2 shots coming up for Matthew Stonecker. First shot up, and it grazes the front of the iron, no good. Stonecker twins, very good football players as well. As second shot off the iron, no good, cleared out by Brown. He'll race into the front court, now picks up his dribble, feeds it over to Sams. Sams into the corner, Lovelace onto the floor. Nice feed and find down low for Tyron Pollen. Gives him 7 points on the evening. Down the other way, Stonecker trying to feed it to Daly, cutting in. That one, he couldn't hold on to it, and Hall comes away with it. He'll back it back out, reset the offense, feeds it over. Lovelace cutting through, kick out, wide open 3, near side, good. Nothing but net for Peyton Brown. His second 3 of the evening, and he's got 12 points. And the lead ballooned to 44-27. Wilson pull-up jump shot up and in. Quentin Wilson now with 7 points, and quickly down the other way, Lovelace beats everybody down the floor for the easy layup. 46-29, Rodriguez over in the corner. Sam's on him, right on his hip. Almost a turnover there. Rodriguez Falls to the floor, slips, and on the run out, here comes Hall down the other side. Hall is fouled hard, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. And that foul will be on Matthew Stoniker. That'll be his 3rd. So 2 shots coming up for the sophomore. Zay Hall, a 64% free throw shooter on the season. Sophomore takes 4 dribbles, spins it, and up and in. In St. Albans, 8 of 8 from the foul line the other night. That lost to Hurricane. As a team, they're shooting the ball much better from the foul line as he swishes that one. Gives him 4 points, 48-29. Rodriguez brings it across the timeline. Trying to work it in the paint, and he is fouled. They get the foul on Lovelace. That's his first. Team foul number 2. Wilson checks back in. Excuse me, that's Walker that came in. And nice defense by Lovelace on Rodriguez. Another turnover for Parkersburg. Gives the ball back to St. Albans. 5 minutes to go here, 3rd quarter. Hall into the front court. Gives it over to Brown. Brown lost a handle on it, and it went right to the hands of Lovelace. Pull-up shot won't go. Rebound tipped around, and a scramble for it. And let's see if this is a foul or a held ball. And I believe they're going to call foul on Andrew Stoniker, who jumped down on the body of Pollen. So it'll be St. Albans' ball. It's his 3rd foul. Lovelace feeds it out top to Brown. Brown puts it on the floor, goes down inside, and that's going to be an offensive foul on Brown. The jump stop. If it's used correctly, it takes all that away. (48-29), 4:39 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Rodriguez works over on the right side. Walker dribbles over, hands it off to Daly. Daly picks up his dribble. Now feeds it down in the paint, going to work in the paint. Back, pull-up jump shot off the glass is good for Rodriguez. He's got 10. Quickly down the other side, Zay Hall goes all the way coast to coast. Won't go down. Pollen with the offensive board, though. Kick out, 3 on the way. That one off the iron, no good. Pollen goes high up into the air, gathers it up again. Lovelace tip up, won't go. Pollen there with the board, that won't go. And finally, Rodriguez comes out of there with it. Nate Rodriguez. And he threw it away right into the bench of Parkersburg. .353 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 48-31, St. Albans leading. Hall out top. Couple crossovers now in the left side into the corner. Lovelace puts it on the floor. Kick out here to near side. Sams pull up. Baseline jump shot up and in. Beautiful jump shot by Sams, and that gives him 20 points on the season and almost a steal by Lovelace. Rodriguez down inside, can't get it go, gets his own rebound and puts it up and in. 12 points for Nate Rodriguez, 50-33. All near side to Brown. He'll dribble back out top, reset the offense with 3:10 to go here in the 3rd. Swing it over to Lovelace. Lovelace penetrates down the middle of the lane, shot won't go. but a whistle and a foul. And that'll go against Isaac Daly, his first. Team foul number 3, and that puts Lovelace at the line. And that one too strong off the back of the iron. Curtis Parks checks back in for the Red Dragons. Second shot for Lovelace. He makes 1 of 2. Lovelace with 5 points so far tonight. Had 17 points and 9 rebounds in that loss to Hurricane on Tuesday evening. As Rodriguez works it across the timeline over on the far side. Kick out, Daly off the screen. Can't get it to go down. Lovelace with another rebound. He'll push it into the front court. Ball loose and taken away. A turnover on St. Albans. Rodriguez down the other side. And that's going to be a goaltending. That'll give Rodriguez 14 points. 2:35 to go. If you think Parkersburg's out of it, stick around. They were down to Hurricane at home the other night and came back and almost won that one as a whistle was blown and a foul on Quentin Wilson. That's his first. Team foul number 4. So the next foul will give St. Albans 2 shots from the foul line. Lovelace into the corner. Sams 3 off the mark, no good. Parks with the rebound, and the big man floats it up and in. 53-35. Quickly down the other side, Rodriguez, and a whistle and a timeout taken by head coach Phil Wilson. A full timeout with 2:15 to go here in the third. 53-35. St. Albans leading Parkersburg here on Video Productions.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. St. Albans leading Parkersburg 53-35. Freshman Brogan Sams with 20 points. He had 18 points in that first half, including an acrobatic three-pointer at the buzzer to close out the first half. Leading the way in scoring for Parkersburg is Nate Rodriguez. He's got 14 points. Isaac Daly had 11 in the first half, but has been held scoreless here so far in the second half. It'll be Parkersburg ball coming out of the timeout. Rodriguez calling for it, fires up the 3, and that one's in. Give him 17 points now. Again, the full court pressure. Lovelace splits the defenders over on the right side, gives it over to Brown. Brown penetrates in the lane. Floater up, won't go. Rebound, knocked around and into the hands of Rodriguez. And here come the Big Reds back the other way. Into the corner, Daly. Quick trigger, 3 won't go. Hall with the rebound. He gets it taken away. And a foul, and a basket by Chandler Jackson. They get the foul on Lovelace. That's his second. And now Chandler Jackson at the line to try to complete the three-point play, and does. .30-second timeout taken by St. Albans this time with 1:38 to go here in the third. And again, we saw this the other night when Hurricane played Parkersburg, up in Parkersburg. Hurricane had a big lead, and Parkersburg able to come back and almost win that. Of course, they lost by 2. My final score. of 77-75. I believe Parkersburg outscored Hurricane in the fourth quarter 32-24. So never out of it. Head coach Phil Wilson in his first year. Assistant coaches Jay Thorne, Brian Colombo, and Jason Roberts. Of course, Brian England back at St. Albans now for his fifth year. Assistant coaches Chad Metton, Braden McGrew, Ethan Clay, and Zach Carper. Parks has it, flips it over to Brown. Here on the near side into the front court. Man-to-man defense for Parkersburg. Well, knocked away. Gathered up by Brown, though. Feeds it out to Lovelace. Lovelace penetrates into the paint. Shot up and rolls it in. And a foul. Take a look at the replay. Got the foul on Daly as Lovelace completes the three-point play. He's got 8 points, 56-41. Just over a minute to go here in the third quarter. Out top, Jackson three, in and out, no good. And ball saved inbound right into the hands of Brown. Up ahead, Lovelace. He's got Sams in the corner, feeds it in the corner to Sams. He steps back three, left it short. Didn't get much behind that one as Rodriguez swings it into the corner to Daly. Daly, he'll pull up in the lane, and that one's good. His first field goal of the second half. He's got 13 points. 56-43. Sams up ahead, and he threw it away. And here comes Parkersburg again. Daly, kick out. Paint, and a loss there. Another turnover off the hands of Walker. Up ahead, layup good. And a foul. Count the basket for Zay Hall. They get the foul on Rodriguez. Take a look at the replay. All 2 of 2 from the foul line tonight. And a high arcing shot is up and in. He's got 7 points. Checking back in the lineup, Mason Siren, the 5'11 senior guard. Siren, over the past few years, has some bad luck with some injuries. Good to see him back out there, still battling. Out top, into the corner, left side, Rodriguez. Three is good. And that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. St. Albans still leading Parkersburg 59-46 here on Video Productions.
Hi, this is Bernie Lane. At Manny Ellison Lane, we are driven by one philosophy. When you are hurt in a car crash, injured in a truck wreck, or the victim of medical malpractice, it's not just business, it's personal. We'll personally fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. At Manny Ellison Lane, we fearlessly stand up to big insurance companies and have recovered over $200 million for our clients. Visit mel-law.com for your free consultation. That's mel-law.com.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium as we head to the fourth quarter, 59-46. St. Albans leading. St. Albans won that quarter, 22-19. 20 points for Nate Rodriguez for the Big Reds. On the other side, Brogan Sams, the freshman guard, with 20 points to lead the Red Dragons. As Parkersburg will take first possession. Work it over into the corner. Stoniker. Matthew Stoniker kicks it back out to Andrew Stoniker. They work that weave around the top of the key. Left side, Stanley flicks it back over. Walker up and in is good. Nice ball movement. Isaiah Walker with his first field goal of the evening. Lovelace trapped in the corner. He'll dribble back out. Feeds it down into Pollen, knocked away, but Lovelace there to gather it up. Quickly gives it over to Brown. Brown. Now Lovelace pulls it all the way back out top, resets the offense. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. High post, Pollen turns to his right. Layup is good. Pollen with 9 points tonight. And quickly down the other side, the shot won't go in. Pollen clears it out for St. Albans. Up ahead, Brown. Flies in and lays it up and in. Peyton Brown with 14 points. Quickly down the other side in transition is Matthew Stoniker. So now every time I look down to pencil in somebody scoring, the other team quickly scores. And now we've got to scramble for it. And I believe a timeout was taken by head coach Brian England before possession turned over. So a 30-second timeout by St. Albans, 6:14 to go. Coach England over there working hard, as he always does. Of course, they're without their leading scorer and 6'6" senior forward Tyreek Wilkins. Wilkins' last outing against Riverside had a double-double, 24 points and 10 rebounds. He was averaging 14 points a game. So after the timeout, it'll be St. Albans' ball. Leading by 13, 63-50. Pressure being applied to get it here near side to Pollen, back to Lovelace. Now over to Brown. They got to go quickly. Brown feeds it into the front court. Nice move there by Lovelace. Finds Pollen down low. He goes up, and he is fouled. And I believe this will go against Andrew Stoniker. That'll be his fourth, and that'll send Tyron Pollen to the line. First shot up, and that one finds all corners of the rim and falls in. He's got 10 points, 2 of 2 from the foul line tonight for Pollen. Second shot up, much better looking shot there as he converts both. He's got 11, 15-point advantage for St. Albans under 6 minutes. Nate Rodriguez, quick move to the basket. Nice job by the junior guard. Give him 22 points on the evening. He's kind of lured his defender asleep and then took off. And that's going to be a travel on Sams. So the pressure that time by Parkersburg kind of sped the freshman guard up a little bit, and then he turned it over. Rodriguez in the front court, out top. Picked up by Lovelace, works it over on the right side, hands it off. Stanley works it over to the left side and then throws it away. Checking back in for the Big Reds will be Isaac Daly. Zay Hall, the sophomore guard. Feeds it into the front court to Lovelace. Over in the corner, they try to trap. He dribbles through it and then got a little too cute and turns it over back to Parkersburg. So again, another turnover. And by now I've lost count. Rodriguez out top. Coach Phil Wilson barking out the signals that he wants his offense to run. Penetrates down the right side of the lane, flips it up and in. That was a clear out for Rodriguez. 65-54. Sams gets it in over to Hall. He'll fire up a three, high arcing three. Rebound, Stoniker, and he threw it away. Good to the Parkersburg radio guy. John was not ready for it. Not sure if John was ready, he would have been in the perfect position to take the shot. But another turnover on the Big Reds. Over on the far side, Peyton Brown. High post, Pollen turns to his right, kicks it out. Brown, three from the corner, in and out, no good. Rebound cleared out by Stoniker. Here come the Big Reds. Rodriguez in the front court. Penetrates down inside, kicks it over in the corner. Now they flick it back out. Straight away, three is good. That time by Andrew Stoniker. And just like that, the Big Reds have cut the lead to single digits. We take a look at the replay and the kick out, the wide open. Andrew Stoniker knocks it down. A full timeout, we'll take one with him here. 4:08 to go, 65-57, St. Albans leading.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. 4:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. 65-57. St. Albans leading Parkersburg. But a Parkersburg team that has shown that they can battle back from being down double digits. And they've cut it to single digits here, 65-57. Largest lead of the ball game for St. Albans was 18 points. It'll be Red Dragons ball coming out of the timeout. Full court pressure being applied again. That zone full court press. Loaded over to Hall over on the far side. Gives it back to Lovelace. Being harassed over on the far side by Daly. Now Brogan Sam's out top. Sams into the paint. Kicks it over the left side. Hall. And a reach-in foul. And that's going to be a technical. As the foul on Andrew Stoniker with his fifth anyway. He picks up the technical after slamming the ball on the floor. Take a look at the replay. There's the reach-in. So Brogan Sams will be at the line. Andrew Stoniker will foul out with 3 points tonight. So Brogan Sams at the line. The freshman left that one short. Second shot up, and that one is good. 1 of 2. Brogan Sams now with 21 points. Been held in check pretty much here in the second half. Had 18 of those 21 in the first half, though. 66-57. 3.5 minutes to go. Hall out top between the circles. Being closely guarded by Wilson. Now Sams with it. Wilson comes and picks him up. Sams in the paint. Spin move. Right hand won't go. Rebound cleared out. And here come the Big Reds on the run out. Up ahead. Daly with the layup. Isaac Daly now with 15 points, 66-59, a 7-point advantage for St. Albans. Now they just got to take care of the ball. Gamble there by Rodriguez. Comes up empty. Ball dribbling around out top. Got to get rid of it. 5 seconds. And they took it away from him. A turnover. Rodriguez forces one up and in, and a foul. And here come the Big Reds. Get the foul on Hall. That's his second. And Rodriguez at the line for the first time tonight. Trying to cut it to a 2-possession game, and he does. A 4-point lead now for St. Albans, 66-62. Rodriguez now with 27 points. And almost another turnover. Hall gives it over to Brown. They got to hurry. They get it over to Sam. Sam's down low. Pollen up off the glass is good. 13 points for Pollen, 68-62. 2.5 minutes to go. Off the screen over the left side to get it in the corner. Flick it down inside. Layup off the glass is good. That time by Matthew Stoniker. Gives him 4 points. And a 4-point advantage for St. Albans. Ball knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Daly. Again, St. Albans' largest lead tonight was 18 points. Full court pressure being applied. Give it over to Brown. Brown whips it up ahead to Hall. He'll dribble back out, hands it back over to Peyton Brown with 2:05 to go. Now Sams comes out. They'll run it around the perimeter. Hall goes down inside. Ball rejected away and taken away by Stoniker. 68-64. Opportunity here to cut into the lead. Ball taken away, though, by Sams. Brogan Sams quickly down the other side. Layup is good. He's got 23 points. A long pass. Stoniker falls. He'll kick it out to Daly. 1:26 to go. Rodriguez backs it back out. They'll clear it out for him is what I'm going to see. There's a screen out top. Rodriguez works off the screen and count it. $29 points now for Rodriguez. And you take a look at that replay. At the foul line, trying to complete the 3-point play again, and he does. Gives him 30 on the night. And a timeout on the floor with 1:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. St. Albans holding on. A slim lead of 3, 70-67 here on Video Productions.
Is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
Welcome back inside St. Albans High School. 1:15 to go in this one here in the fourth quarter, 70-67. St. Albans leading Parkersburg. St. Albans led by 10, 37-27 at the half, then 59-46 after 3. Nate Rodriguez for the Big Reds, 30 points tonight. Season high 32 against Hurricane. And that's 77-75 loss to the Redskins. Full court pressure. Hall inbounds it into Brown. Gives it back to Hall. They feed it up to Sams. Sams looking for option. Finds Hall in the front court. Now he'll give it back to Brown with 1:07. St. Albans, let's see if they can run some offense here. Brown picks up an offensive board. big offensive rebound, that time by Jaquez Lovelace. Extends the offensive possession here for St. Albans. Lovelace feeds it back out the hall. Down inside, Paulin. Up and in for Tyron Paulin. Gives him 15 points. 35 seconds, Rodriguez. Wilson gives it back to him. Top of the key, looking for a screen. He does. Forces one up from the right elbow. No good. Brogan Sams with the rebound. Hands it over to Brown with 22 seconds. Ball deflected into the hands of Brogan Sams, and then he is pushed and fouled, which will stop the clock with 18.7 seconds. Just the fourth team foul as they get Quentin Wilson with the push foul. It's his second. Feed it in to Sams, and he is quickly fouled again by Wilson to stop the clock with 17.6 seconds. But that is team foul number 5, and that'll send St. Albans freshman Brogan Sams back to the line to shoot 2, where he is 2 of 3 tonight. First shot up and in, and he drills it. Career high 24 points now with Brogan Sams. Second shot up, and that one rolls in, giving him 25 on the evening. And a timeout taken by St. Albans. A full timeout with 17.6 seconds. St. Albans leading 74-67.
Hi, this is Bernie Lane. At Manny Ellison Lane, we are driven by one philosophy. When you are hurt in a car crash, injured in a truck wreck, or the victim of medical malpractice, it's not just business, it's personal. We'll personally fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. At Manny Ellison Lane, we fearlessly stand up to big insurance companies and have recovered over $200 million for our clients. Visit mel-law.com for your free consultation. That's mel-law.com.
.6 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. 74-67. St. Albans leading Parkersburg. It'll be Big Red's ball coming out of the timeout. No timeouts left, and now we've got a technical foul has been issued to the Parkersburg bench. Head coach Phil Wilson was not happy going into that timeout, was out at half court questioning some officiating, and I guess asked one too many questions, and they teed him up as Brown at the line misses the first. Baden Brown, a 65% free throw shooter coming into tonight, makes 1 of 2 there. Gives him 15 points on the evening. And the ball will go over to St. Albans now after the technical on the head coach. Lovelace feeds it in. Contact here near side. No whistle. Now they get a whistle. They get the foul on Wilson. That'll be his 4th. And that'll send Sams back to the line. Four or 5 from the foul line tonight. Make it 5 of 6. He's got 26 points as he was working on his career high. Second shot up and in. 27 points now for Brogan Sams. 14 seconds. Rodriguez picks it over on the far side. Dribbles down in. They'll let him lay it up and in. Up ahead, Hall, and he'll just dribble it out. And St. Albans will get the victory here tonight by a final score of 77-69. We'll take a break. We'll come back and recap it from here inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. You're watching live streaming coverage of Red Dragons basketball right here on Video Productions.
Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
Hi, this is Bernie Lane. At Manny Ellison Lane, we are driven by one philosophy. When you are hurt in a car crash, injured in a truck wreck, or the victim of medical malpractice, it's not just business, it's personal. We'll personally fight to get you the maximum compensation you deserve. At Manny Ellison Lane, we fearlessly stand up to big insurance companies and have recovered over $200 million for our clients. Visit mel-law.com for your free consultation. That's mel-law.com.
When your vehicle is damaged in an accident, it's not only the damage, it's the inconvenience that's the problem. David Smith Frame and Body Shop has over 35 years experience in the business of not only fixing your vehicle correctly, but to work with your insurance company in helping arrange a rental. It's all in the experience of the people at David Smith Frame and Body Shop that make it a good experience for you.
I hope you don't need us, but if you do.
Like Papa says, isn't it nice to know David Smith Frame and Body Shop is there for you?
Come on! Oh, what a bad call! You have no business being out there. Terrible!
You know, I'm a person too.
Get the edge in your competition and reach for a low-fat chocolate milk. It's packed with the nutrients you need to fuel up. For more information, visit drink-milk.com.
Welcome back inside Tex M. Williams Gymnasium. Final score, St. Albans gets the victory over Parkersburg tonight by a final score of 77-69 in a back-and-forth battle. St. Albans had a lead of 18 there in the second half, but Parkersburg, we've seen this out of them earlier this season. They battled back and made it interesting at the end. St. Albans led by 4, 17-13 after the first quarter, and then by 10, 37-27 at halftime. And then the Red Dragons outscored the Big Reds 22-19 to take a 59-46 lead into the fourth quarter. And then Parkersburg outscored St. Albans 23-18 in the fourth quarter. But a good battle, but came up short. A 77-69 victory for St. Albans as they go to 7-4 on the season, 4-1 in Mountain State Athletic Conference action. And that'll drop Parkersburg to 3-8 overall and 1-3 in conference play. As we take a look at the recap of the scoring unofficially, I've got Matthew Stonecker finishing with 4 points, 3 points from his brother Andrew Stonecker, 2 points tonight from Isaiah Walker, 15 points from Isaac Daly. 3 points tonight from Chandler Jackson. Quentin Wilson added 7 points, 3 points tonight for Sutton Stanley. And Nate Rodriguez, another big output tonight for the 6-foot junior guard, had 32 points tonight. That matches the 32 he had against Hurricane in that loss. So Nate Rodriguez, 32 points tonight to lead the Big Reds in scoring. The Big Reds went to the foul line tonight 5 times, converted 3 for 60%. For St. Albans, scoring tonight 3 points for Holden Young, 2 points tonight for Curtis Parks. And then you've got 7 points for Zay Hall, 8 points for Jaquez Lovelace, 15 points tonight for the senior guard Peyton Brown, 15 points tonight for Tyron Pollen. And then Brogan Sams, the freshman. 27 points tonight for Sams, a career high for the freshman. And he is our player of the game. Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Crafts of the Coal. Crafts of the Coal is a locally owned food trailer that serves delicious premium handcrafted ice cream. For more information, check out their Facebook page at facebook.com/Crafts of the Coal. So the player of the game tonight is freshman Brogan Sams. Finished with 27 points, including this acrobatic three-pointer at the buzzer to close out the first half for the Red Dragons and Brogan Sams. We're now joined here courtside with Victoria's head coach in Brian England. Coach England, you knew it was going to be tough, and you knew I think they got up, you're up 18 points, but it was still uneasy. We've seen what Parkersburg has done earlier this year.
Every game.
They never give up.
They never stop.
And they made it interesting at the end.
And they have the skilled guys to come back in a hurry. You know.
What changes? Well, I mean, you're up 18, you feel good, and everything's working, and all of a sudden it goes the opposite way.
I think, when teams get in the position where they're down 18 points, there's another level of urgency that they, the ones that don't quit. I mean, Parkersburg's never quit, and we've seen it happen against multiple teams. They were down 16 to Hurricane with 2.5 minutes left and cut it to 2 points. So we knew that coming in. So the message to the guys was literally every possession in the whole game for 32 minutes matters because they're not going to stop.
77 points tonight. I believe that's your season high output on the season, but you got a contribution from all up and down the lineup tonight. It was good to see Peyton Brown. He scored 15 points tonight. Sure. Tyron Pollen. Every game gets a little bit better tonight. 15 points, 8 points from Jaquez Lovelace. Zay Hall contributed 7 points. Holden Young coming off the bench, big three-pointer in the first half. I mean, just up and down, and then a freshman like Brogan Sams goes for 27 tonight.
Yeah, and, obviously we knew Brogan, I have all the confidence in the world in him, and he was due. He was due for one of these. And this game's set up really good for him. He is just great in space, and so was Peyton. And those guys responded today. And I tell you what, not a lot of people know, but we've had some adversity and on multiple fronts. And just to see them come out and play hard and play together like we did today is encouraging. And I'm just excited for us to build off of this and take on a really tough Spring Valley team next Wednesday.
Well, anytime, and I say this a lot, anytime you've got a roadblock ahead of you, that presents an opportunity for you as well. Taking the adversity you have on a basketball court, translate over into life sometimes.
Yeah, that's big. It's one of the things I've been trying to tell myself, in life, just about all areas of life. But, the obstacle is the way. And, how we, handle adversity has a lot to do with our mind and controlling our mind and perceiving things in a positive way. That's hard to do, man, in life. But, we're trying to do it. I'm trying to teach these kids that. I'm trying to teach myself that. And tonight they responded, so it feels good.
Good win tonight. Of course, you've got a little bit of time to relax, and then you've got Spring Valley coming to town on the 17th. Talk about the Timberwolves and what you see out of them so far and what you expect.
I honestly think they're one of the best coach teams in the conference. Rick Chafin is he's just a good coach, man. And then they not only that, but they have really good players. So I'll get on the film and we'll watch to see what we need to do. And it's going to be a heck of a task because they've won most of their games and have played everybody tough. So.
Speaking of really good coaches, you had one behind you all night tonight. Tex Williams was in the house tonight. Of course, the gymnasium, his name's on the court. What's it like coaching with Tex Williams behind you?
Well, I have a lot of respect for him because of how good he's been to me since I've been here, and just the encouragement. People don't know some of the messages he sent me and the words of wisdom. When he speaks, it's time to shut up and listen. And I was surprised he was coming. I didn't know he was coming today, and the fact that he showed up, in my opinion, means a lot. And just really thankful that we have him. And looking forward to spending more time with him over the months and years.
Okay. Well, Coach, I appreciate you giving us your time for here at the end of the game. Good luck against the Timberwolves, and we'll be here with you.
All right, sounds good.
All right, brother.
Thanks, Jack.
All right. That's head coach Brian England joining us here, victorious head coach, and his 5th year as his team now 7-4 overall, 4-1 in conference play. And again, they've got the Timberwolves coming to town on the 17th of January. Then they go to Taze Valley on the 19th, at Huntington on the 23rd. Then they go up to Parkersburg, but take on the Patriots of Parkersburg South to round out the games here in the month of January. That'll be January 31st. For Parkersburg, again, up next for them, they'll be back home. They'll take on Warren Local, Ohio, and then they've got the Black Eagles coming to town on the 20th. And right after that, on the 23rd, it'll be the Capital Cougars. And then they'll round out their January schedule at George Washington on January 25th. So that'll do it from here inside Texim Williams Gymnasium. Josh Bowman, our producer tonight. The cameraman was Jason Frame. I want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Glad to have you right here on video production. So I'll say so long. This is Jack Withrow, or the crew for Video Productions. We again thank you for joining us. The final score, St. Albans gets the victory here tonight, 77-69. Good night.
When you're repping the blue and gold, staying ready is key.
That's why we hit up Little General Stores, our go-to when the clock is ticking.
At LG, they're hustling to cover your daily needs, fueling you both on and off the court.
From the finest snacks to a team that's always ready to assist, Little General Stores is the ultimate stop.
You can rest easy knowing LG has all your essentials.
Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Find out more at lgstores.com.